There were some updates to Team USA for the 2018 ISDE, which I wanted to talk about with you. So definitely anything I say, if you agree, disagree, have other thoughts, please leave them in the comments below. If you guys haven't paid attention to Seat Time for a while, I'm Brian Pierce, and this is Seat Time, where we enjoy a pint full of awesome, talking about dirt bikes. So quickly, Steward Baylor Jr. just got announced as the 4th team member for Team USA for this year's 2018 ISDE, which is going to be in Chile. Is this a good decision? Absolutely. If you haven't noticed, Steward Baylor Jr. has continued to get better, to continue to evolve as a rider. You know, maybe 3-4 years ago when he kind of like got removed from factory KTM and had to start trying to figure out his own rides, you might have thought that his injuries were going to prevent him from becoming a top tier level off-road racer again. Well, obviously he has done like Kailub Russell has done years in and years past, proving everybody wrong. He's doing awesome. He is winning the National Enduro Championship this year. He is in 4th place in the GNCC this year, and then 2nd place this past weekend overall for the Full Gas Sprint Enduro Series. So obviously he's at the top of his game right now. Now the rider that he's taking his place of, Kailub Russell, unfortunately is having shoulder surgeries. It sounds like labrum. If you listen to the Pulp MX show, he talked about that a little bit. He did just win his 6th consecutive XC1 championship, which is kind of insane. He's trying to become one of the most winningest GNCC off-road racers ever. Good luck with that, and good luck with your surgery. It sucks that you're not going to be there at the ISDE this year in Chile, but hey, good luck with recovery. One of the interesting things is at the beginning of the year, I personally was like, that's interesting that he's doing the Big Six. I didn't realize that that was a West Coast series that was probably going to start giving him more attention to desert racing and riding because of the ISDE in Chile this year, which is desert racing. Probably going to be very dry, very dusty, lots of deep sand whoops, and just a lot of sand. So it made sense that he's doing that Big Six now. I mean, we know that he would want to expand his repertoire of potential championships and where and why he's going to race somewhere, but it probably also was to get him a lot of training to get ready for the ISDE this year. So it sucks he's not going to be there. Steward Baylor is going to do just fine. It's interesting to talk to Rob Mitchell. One of the things he mentioned is if he can stay out of his own head, and I think that that's really good to think about with Steward Baylor, is he takes the confidence that he has right now, he'll do just fine in the sand. He's not going to have any issues. And then, of course, if we go down the list of other riders that we have, so we've got Steward Baylor Jr., we're going to have Taylor Robert. Taylor Robert has been doing phenomenal when he didn't get injured, or when he hasn't been injured and racing works, he's been winning. He is obviously a phenomenal West Coast desert racer. He does extremely well in those types of events. Shouldn't be any issues there. There's actually a good chance he's going to be going for the overall. We go down again, we go to Ryan Sipes. Ryan Sipes is a manimal. He has been racing so many different types of series right now that there's no way he's not ready. Should he maybe potentially have been doing a little bit more focus on the desert for the ISDE? Sure, you could say that, but he's got a program. It's keeping him fit, it's keeping him healthy, and it's keeping him I think it's keeping him ready to attack any situation he comes into. Again, honestly, he's another racer that could be in the contention for overall. It will be interesting to see how he does in the dusty, dry desert conditions. But if day 1 and day 2 go really well for him, there's nothing that says that he can't be competing again for the top overall spot at the ISDE. 4th rider in the Team USA World Trophy Cup team is Zach Bell, someone that if you go back a couple years, you would have seen exploding himself at the Dallas Supercross as a young, kind of new to the pro ranks coming out of the amateurs. But what he's done is he's gained health again and riding. He's actually moved over to the off-road world, and he's doing really well in the Big Six and events like Works. So he's West Coast. He's getting more experience in those West Coast events and those more deserty conditions. And if you haven't noticed a trend, he's also on Husqvarna. So we've got Steward Baylor Jr. in a KTM. We've got Ryan Sipes on a Husky, we've got Taylor Robert on a KTM, and then we've got Zach Bell on a Husqvarna. So we know that there's a little bit of favors at play, but I think it is kind of, it is what it is. KTM is willing to put in the money to support Team USA at this event. They want to have people that are within their management to be able to go to these events, so it helps their brands in the long run. If other companies start putting in more money into the off-road market, I could see them having a bigger say in what's going to be happening and who and what riders should be potentially going. But so far, that hasn't happened, so we'll see how it's going to go. That's a quick look at some of the updates to the roster for Team USA at the 2018 ISDE in Chile. What are your thoughts? How do you think Steward Baylor is going to do? Is Ryan Sipes going to get another overall? Is Taylor Robert going to be in contention for another overall? Actually, is Taylor Robert going to get another overall? The better look at it. Kailub Russell at one point was in contention for an overall. So we've got riders that can do this. How is Zach Bell going to do when we look at our World Trophy team? It's going to be interesting. I want to know your thoughts. Anything you disagree with, agree with, put them in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this, also let me know in the comments. There's the potential that I could do more of these to bring you guys more off-road content here on the Seat Time YouTube channel. And of course, if you'd like to support us, you can go to seattime.co/shirts to go pick up any of the shirts and stickers that we have there. It is our Threadless Artist shop. If you want to go directly there, it's fmpg.threadless.com. So again, thank you for the support. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, let us know you want more of this kind of content, and if nothing else, we'll see you on the internet. And remember, always enjoy a pint full of awesome.